If you're about to buy a new built-in fridge, there are a few things you really need to pay attention to. You can't just slide any model into your kitchen, of course, it all has to fit just right. I'm Lola, and in this video I'll explain what you need to look out for, from the dimensions to the hinge system. It might sound a bit technical, but I'll break it down for you in a simple way. There are three types of built-in fridges you can choose from: an under-counter fridge, a single-door fridge, or a fridge-freezer combination. Which one you need depends, of course, on where you want to put it and how much space you need. An under-counter fridge goes under the countertop, which is useful if you have a small kitchen. For under-counter models, you don't need a separate door panel. For built-in single-door fridges and fridge-freezer combinations, you do need a separate door panel. If you prefer plenty of freezer space, you'll quickly end up with a fridge-freezer combination. And if you just want a fridge without a freezer compartment, then a single door model will do the trick. So take a good look at your current situation and what you actually need. And this might just be the most important part, the niche dimensions. Those are the measurements of the opening in your kitchen where the fridge needs to fit. And you definitely don't eyeball it. Grab a real measuring tape for this job. The height, width, and depth all matter here. A fridge that's 178 centimeters tall just isn't going to fit if your niche is only 170 centimeters high. So double check the type of fridge you want and then measure your niche the right way. Don't forget to measure the dimensions of the door panel too. There are two types of hinge systems: door-on-door and sliding door systems. With a door-on-door system, the kitchen door is attached directly to the fridge, while with a sliding door system, there are two separate hinges and the door sort of glides along with you. Do you currently have a door-on-door system? Then you can't just switch to a sliding door system. So take a good look at how your kitchen door is attached to your fridge, because that determines which system you need. The build quality tells you how sturdy and durable your fridge is. Some models, for example, have solid drawers, better hinges, and generally last a bit longer. We divide this into three classes: basic, mid-range, and top class. And the higher the class, the longer the appliance generally lasts and the sturdier it feels. Certainly useful to pay attention to if you don't want to buy a new one again in 3 years. Cooling quality is about how well your fridge keeps your food cold. With a basic class fridge, that's just fine. But with a top class, your food simply stays fresh a bit longer. Think of separate zones for vegetables and meat, or a more stable temperature. And that's useful if you open and close your fridge a lot, or if you expect just a little more than simply keeping things cold. A handy feature I personally wouldn't want to miss is no frost. And if you have that, you basically never have to defrost your freezer compartment again. It saves you a lot of hassle, and your groceries, well, they just taste better. And there are also extra options like supercooling, or for example, a bottle rack. But that all depends a bit on what you find useful. Not really feeling up to installing or removing the fridge yourself? I can totally relate to that. Luckily, at Coolblue we offer a built-in installation service. Someone will simply come by, remove your old fridge, and neatly install the new one for you. All you have to do is make sure you provide the right measurements and the correct hinge system. If you have an IKEA kitchen, it's smart to double check which system you have, Factum or Method, because not every fridge will just fit into that type of kitchen. On our website, you can easily check what does and doesn't fit. That way you won't run into any surprises. There are a lot of options, but once you know what to look out for, making the right choice gets a whole lot easier. And whether you're installing it yourself or opting for our installation service, the most important thing is that your new fridge fits perfectly and does exactly what you expect from it. Good luck choosing, and see you in the next video. Take care.